of what as well. But despite that, guys, let's go ahead and get started here. The heart of your reading is the Nine of Wands. So y'all, you're defensive and tired, battered, beaten, and ready to give the hell up. But this is the seventh house. We are the seventh house. Libra, you are the seventh house. Okay? Hell no, we ain't gonna give up on no fucking relationship. Like, that's crazy. No, I'm just saying that just out of because I'm a Libra and I'm kind of going through similar situations. But the point here is that the Knight of Wands is saying that, yeah, we could take a beating. Hell yeah, we could take a beating. But we are not going to give up. Standing still, standing the way we are ready to take on anything that comes our way. The thing here is that there might be a little bit of doubt that we can get through the situation. Okay? Because you are the star is crossing you guys. I'm sorry, the Strength card is crossing the Nine of Wands. So, yes, this is feeling battered and tired and absolutely exhausted, defensive beyond belief. But you guys are strong. You guys can get through the situation that you're going through. My situation might not be as, taxing, but I know that for certain that relationships are something that I absolutely love. I love love. My gosh. So I see this here, I'm like, I understand Libras, because although something can kind of kick you around a little bit, it just giving up is just not our foreplay. Not when it comes to relationships. All right. So, but it's crossing the Strength. So I feel like there is like this doubt or this self-doubt here that you guys have within your, like, regarding yourself here. You're trying to, but you are pushing through it. And that's the thing that I would love you guys to recognize about this card. This is telling me that you guys are not sure about how you're going to get through it, how you're going to get through it, right? This is kind of constant thing that's kind of going through your mind. But you are getting through it. You're so strong that you don't even realize it. That's what it's telling me. I mean, the Nine of Wands is pushing through the situation right now. And the Strength is carrying you. And I think that, I'm not getting any kind of, swords going on here. Other than the Seven of Swords and your outside factors. But I feel like this is a bit, this is telling you guys that you have the strength to get through the difficult situation in regards to your love life. So whatever's going on, you're carrying yourself. And you're carrying it really well, girl. Guys. Okay? Guys. You're carrying yourselves really well. So, Libra men, Libra women, you guys are going through some sort of situation right now that's making you guys just really ready to just drop the wand and keep going. Okay? Sorry that this focus thing kind of makes me all dark at some points, but anywho, let's go ahead and get to the past here. You guys have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is all about slow moving energy. They move slow to basically in a cautious way, because they don't want to make a step that'll kind of end up being kind of I guess unthought of, or perhaps I'm trying to think of a nice word to say it. Pretty much, I'm just gonna be honest with this. They want to make a move to make themselves look stupid. Okay. Now, I'm not saying like look stupid, like they're only trying to make things look better for themselves. I'm saying that they're very calculated and very controlled in how they move, so that way every move is calculated. Every move is, well understood before being made. Complete polar opposite of the Knight of Swords, where he'll just come charging in with his beliefs and his truths, ready to speak it. With this card, though, he's like, look, I know what my truth is and shit, but I'm not about to just run up in here with no kind of plan to just, to do shit. He has a plan, which makes sense, obviously, to why he's moving so slowly. The point is, though, this could be someone in your life that's very slow, someone that's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone that is very calculated and very slow and very plan oriented, if that makes sense. So this could mean that this person just could be moving very slow as well, or this I feel like with this whole thing, it's a bit of like this passion that's needed. So this could be someone that's younger than you guys as well. That's coming up in your past, right? This is also the foundation as well. So the foundation is made up of some energy that's moving pretty slow. This could be very well you guys moving very slowly, maybe in regards to a relationship, trying to kind of plan every step accordingly. I don't know, but I feel like this is somebody that came into your life more so than you guys moving slow. Right now, though, you guys have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is about feeling that, that annoying impatience that we get when we're working really hard and we don't have any results. Nothing to show for it. We're working, putting a lot of our energy and time into something, and it's just not coming out to be, coming out fast enough to show us, that we're doing something good. The trick here with this is that you're actually doing a great job. I know what you're thinking. Don't slap me, y'all. Don't slap me. All right, guys. This right here is saying, yes, you are doing great work. It's not going to happen as fast as you want it to be, but the minute you shift your focus and shift where your mind goes, the things will start to pick up. I mean, after this card, you get to the Eight of Pentacles, where he's still working. The person that's in the card is still working and trying to get what he wants. But the difference is that his focus is shifted to paying attention to the details, working hard at what he wants to, or what he's trying to accomplish, and not really focusing on the goal, but more of paying attention to the day-to-day stuff that he's doing. So that way, the things that come to him is perfect. Is maybe not completely flawless or close to godliness, but good enough. But with this here, this person in the card, she's frustrated, and very rightfully so. Like, you working as hard as you are, you're gonna be frustrated to not see nothing coming out of it. But the second you shift your focus and how you're planning, you're taking care of the plant, and how you're working on things will start to come up a little bit faster. So there is some slow energy going on right now, and there is a bit of frustration here. So with this, the Page of Wands, if I'm going to apply this with love, I have a feeling this has something to do with possibly some passion coming up. There's something definitely in regards to possibly something sexual, maybe. I'm just throwing out there. Pentacles are, pretty much like hands-on, kind of like they can be like, they're tangible. The things that are tangible, things that are real. Touch is real. So this could be a bit of frustration in regards to the bedroom, since you have Page of Wands here. But I'm not sold on that completely, because there's some other cards missing. But that could be some of it. Okay. So y'all have actually too in the future the Tower. Okay, y'all have the Tower. That's something coming into your life, or something happening unexpectedly. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead right now to clarify what the hell this actually means, because when the Tower comes up in the future, you want to know what it's about. Okay, so let me go ahead and shuffle right fast. Okay, please clarify the Tower for us, please. Please clarify the Tower. Excuse me. Please clarify the Tower. Please clarify the Tower. Please clarify the Tower, y'all. Oh. Oh. Well, it's fate, that's for sure. This is definitely something that you can't really control. Obviously, if there's something coming into your life unexpected, do you have much control over that? Right? No brainer, tarot. But this is in regards to hang on a second, let me just put this deck down. This is in regards to the King of Pentacles for some of you guys. There's somebody that's coming into your life that provides some stability. Someone that's mastery of that grounding energy. This is the King of Pentacles is someone that masters in those two. This could be a female or male. This is not sexually, it don't matter. Sex don't apply with this because it's a general reading. If you guys want a personal reading, I highly suggest you do, just so to be more specific about who's coming in. If that's what you're interested in or what you're looking for. But the point is, this person definitely has the skills to pay the bills. This is somebody that has abundance and ready to share that abundance with you. This is someone that you probably even see that's very grounded as well. Someone that you see very grounding. Someone that is a business person. This energy here, though, this is somebody that is very focused, possibly on finances. Okay, so this could be someone that like that, or someone that you see is very stable and grounding and very that centers you. Someone that centers you. That's what I like to say with the Pentacles. So that's what's going to be your future. I mean, there's not much to say. I mean, just prepare for the storm, maybe, but shit, we got other stuff to worry about. Now, in your crowning energy, you have the Three of Pentacles, planning for the future. And this is not just planning for the future by yourself, guys. This is planning for the future with a group. So, with it, also, like, when I see this card here, the thing I like to focus on is that they're hashing out the details, going through the practical stuff, but they're allowing to piggyback off each other's thoughts and ideas and their perspective to be able to come up with a plan for the future. And how you're going to handle your current status, your current state, state of being. Excuse me. How you're going to encounter that's what I'm thinking about. Perhaps this has a lot to do with money. This could be the Page of Wands. Could also be like not only just a spark of passion, but this could also be something in regards to a project. What you're going to do for the future. What do how you're going to plan for that. People can help you. People are around you, assist you with different ideas and stuff. You don't have to do this alone. Okay? So if you're not sure exactly what direction you're wanting to go into in regards to some passionate projects, or even maybe some some projects, something creative coming up. It can help expand your view if there's other people around you to help you expand that thought. Now, the reason why I'm also saying that as well is because in your feelings, you guys have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is meaning that y'all feeling stuck right now. You guys are focusing on the Three of Cups here. And it's like basically kind of focusing on what's practical, right? Like we just went from the Three of Pentacles to the Four of Cups. That to me is like you guys are really focusing on the practical side. But not so much on how you feel about it, really. There is like a lack of interest in what you're dealing with at this time. These Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, perhaps you're not really interested in working out tangible. You want to work with what you want, with what you have the emotional reward towards, and you're just kind of focusing on the crap that is like, I don't give a flying shit what the hell this shit is. You know what I'm saying? So there's a feeling of feeling stuck because you're trying to find that fourth cup to be able to move on to the next part of your, to the next part here. And I think that like back what I was saying with the Three of Pentacles, you don't have to do something by yourself. You don't have to feel like you have to figure this shit out alone, because it helps to have a different perspective. It helps to have people, helping you out, figuring out what you want to do and giving you ideas. And I think that's why, his back is turned to the cup. He doesn't realize that there's help behind him. He doesn't realize that the way to complete this puzzle here, which is kind of losing its interest, is right behind him. So I think, especially with the Tower here, I feel like this is something in regards to work. because it can come up sometimes in regards to, in love readings. This may not exactly be a love reading for some of y'all. This could be financial. This could mean that the help that you need is unexpected, which is going back to the tower in your future with the King of Pentacles. So this could be somebody that, like I said, is focused on money. So somebody could be coming in with some sort of offer, maybe some sort of news offer in regards to, in regards to some job. Or the person that you don't expect is someone that is really good with making money, or is good with, that groundedness that you're looking for in a relationship, maybe. In your outside factors, though, that the energy that's coming into your life, energy that's coming, that's having some sort of a force of its own in your life right now, is the Seven of Swords. So I feel like there's some dishonesty up in here, y'all. This has some sneaky kind of energy going on. There's something that's not being addressed, something that's being avoided, possibly. But there's also some sort of facade, or not facade, but there is some sort of lies and deception here. And I feel like maybe this could be you guys. This could be you guys. And then what I mean by that, don't freak out, is that this could be some situation like back to the Four of Cups, where you're just kind of feeling like, I don't give a shit about anything right now. Like any of these Three Cups. This could be you guys being like, ready to just get up and ghost out of there about it. Just ready to just up and leave. Or this could be the energies that, but this is an external energy, so maybe not you. This could be someone that's not being very honest. Or could be some sort of like dishonesty in this whole thing here. Like this is a very untrustworthy card. This is the stealing card. Be aware of your belongings and stuff right now, guys. So yeah, there's some sort of dishonesty that's happening right now. It could be you guys just kind of wanting to just kind of up and leave the situation, just not wanting to deal. That's what I mean by the Seven of Swords, guys. But I kind of feel like this could be someone that's outside of this here that's causing the problem. That's causing this whole Seven of Swords energy to come up. Now, for y'all, you guys have in your hopes and fears the Lovers. This is a decision between your head and heart, and this is in regards to your love life. So back to your love life. Some of this could be in regards to making a decision about what you want to do, how you want to go about your future, and what you're going to take on as a project, and what you're going to start off as a project, right? For some of you guys, this could be very well a relationship as well, like what you're going to do, why you feel like how you're feeling exhausted right now, and, being strategic and cautious. Someone that's coming into your life right now that's kind of like maybe not showing the results that you're looking for in the relationship. Maybe there's some sort of decision that needs to be made about what you're going to do about it, and maybe there's some fear about maybe the decision that you feel you should do, but there's also your heart kind of like keeping you in the situation. Does that make sense? For some of you guys, like the Nine of Wands there, that's tired energy. That's defensive, but you're also tired. And they're on the brink of giving up. But the thing is, the Nine of Wands is close to the completion of a cycle. And you get to the point where the burden is something that you're willing to carry. It's something that you have pride in. Sure, it's a mess. Sure, it's a lot of work. But you get there. And you're very close to the ending of that cycle. And I feel like with the Lovers here, this decision is about if you're wanting to carry that burden, if you're ready to go into the end, the end of that cycle, and ready to, really put some work into the relationship, and like you always have been, but really shift the view of what it is instead of kind of like looking at it as frustrating as it is. If you know what I'm saying. I feel like with this is the decision that you guys are having to make, and it, being a Libra as well, I feel like this is this is frustrating as well, because let's be honest, we kind of are indecisive. It's hard for us to make decisions because there's so many probabilities, so many possibilities, there's so much stuff, but eventually at the end of the day, that you have to make this decision. And I think you guys know that you have the strength to get through whatever decision you guys decide to go into. I'm not saying you should leave anybody. I'm not saying any of that. But what I am saying that there is a situation here that you have to make a decision about. In your outcome, you have the Four of Pentacles. So this is holding on to the things that you have of value. And I don't really necessarily see this as a bad card a lot of the time. But sometimes this kind of energy can keep you from going outside your comfort zone and trying something new and something different. It's not really expanding your mind when you're stuck in one place trying to hold everything that you know and love near and dear and not kind of letting it go. So with this here, I feel like I understand, like, especially after all the work that you put into, I feel like, yes, you're going to reach a spot of more stability here. You're going to reach a spot of where things are alright, and then, something that you do not want to let go of. It's perfect, right? But there's other things to kind of, branch out and do, and it's okay. And it's okay to kind of, take a risk again and try to get more than that. There's always going to be problems in every relationship. No matter if you're Libra, if you're an Aries, if you're, Aquarius, a Pisces, there's always going to be some situation where there's some sort of improvement needed in a relationship. But we have to understand that, yes, what we have is valuable. And that with this card, you absolutely, in their outcome, you will understand what is absolutely valuable to you. And it's so fulfilling and wonderful. But at the same time, you love it so much that you're willing to get more and to grow more. You can't grow by being stuck. So with the Four of Pentacles here, I feel like, yes, you guys this will greatly impact your view of what is valuable to you. But this will also say that you guys have made it to one spot. You guys can get to the next one. You didn't get Nine of Wands today, like when you're watching this reading. You guys didn't get Nine of Wands for the middle of August to the middle of September just to settle with something that's half-assed. I know you guys, okay, and you guys too. Nothing is worth holding back. And also with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like there could be some secrets being withheld right now, especially with the Seven of Swords here. Excuse me. In your outside factors. The outcome could be telling me there too that there's something kind of being withheld right now. Possibly in your relationship, you guys could be holding back a secret, or somebody or your partner could be holding back a secret, friend. But I feel like there's something holding back. There's no communication. So yeah, there's no communication here, I feel like. And if there is communication here, it's not very honest communication. It's not, it's one that kind of dances the line of being a lie, if that makes sense. I don't want you to feel like, if there isn't any lies going on, if you haven't felt in yourself that there's been any lies, then this is not for you. This part of the message will not resonate. But for some of y'all that have that feeling like there's there's something not right in the conversation, there's something being withheld, there's someone that's kind of holding back something, then yeah, this is what I'm picking up from this as well. Alright, so in your romance angels here, you guys have passion. So this is saying to allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Now this is again correlating to the Page of Wands, and I feel like this is definitely focusing on what there is as far as passion goes. The Strength card, it's that inner strength to get through a difficult situation, but that is also having passion, and having enough passion that you can get passion for yourself, of course, to get through a situation. That's what I like to see as well.